Hey there, this is Christy Martin. Uh, Thanks for watching and welcome if you're new to the channel. So, going to do another art reading for this coming lunar week. This would be for the third quarter, the last quarter moon, starting on the 27th of January and um, ending to, I believe it's through February 3rd, because the next, the new moon, I believe, is on the 4th. So that period of time coming up. And this little guy here, this wolf, this is the reading that I did for the full moon. I got him up on eBay right now, so if you want to bid on him, he's going to be up there for about another 18 hours. And the bid right now is $11, so he's doing pretty well. Okay, so I don't know about you. I am totally still feeling in the shadow of this full moon. It's been sort of, for me, it's sort of the slow, intense kind of burn kind of energy. Not a bad thing, but it just feels like there's a big shift associated with this past moon. And I feel like even this next week, is still going to be very much affected by that. So what I'm going to do is take him out of the way. And today, it's not a full moon, it's not a new moon. I'm just going to go and start with, see what Spirit wants to give me. I'm just going to do a sketch today. Might be following up with some cards for clarification. We'll see what wants to happen. But I'm just going to tune in for a sec here and see what Spirit wants to say or show me about, and you too, about this coming lunar week, the 27th through the 3rd. Sometimes it takes a little while for the image to come in, and that's okay. And I think part of what I've been getting lately is really it's okay to slow down. In fact, it may just be necessary for us to slow down a little bit. And I am getting an image here. It's almost, I don't think this is an animal image right now. I have a connection with the spirit animals, but it's not always what Spirit wants to show me. I'm getting more this hands. Almost like a pregnant belly. Pregnancy. So for some people, this may be literal. I think for most of us, it may be if you've been wanting to start a family, this might be a really good time to do it. But I'm almost getting like this sense of kind of things gestating. And again, that is a slow time. If you've ever been pregnant, or if you've been with somebody who is, it's like you can't wait. Right? It's just like, man, it can feel like it's lasting forever, but it's so important to give it the time that it takes. So just gonna just pull this off the pad here, turn this around, show you what I got so far. Okay, this pregnant belly, and when I'm looking at this, and I wonder if I can actually sketch, what I can do is maybe, for whatever reason, when I'm actually sketching, the camera, because of the way I have it, shows it upside down. But I'm going to see if I'm looking at the screen and see if maybe I can't actually draw backwards like that. Oop. What happens? Okay, well, maybe I won't. Try that for another day. All right, so let's see what this says about this expectation, this gestation, this pregnancy energy coming in, right? And this, like I said, it may be literal. For some people, might be a really fertile time. Maybe it's no coincidence. My roommate's cat, she adopted this cat. She's really cute. But the cat had just had kittens that had been astray, and the person who took her in was looking for a home for all of them. So she took the mother, my roommate took the mother, very sweet cat. But she came up and immediately kind of went into heat again a few weeks after. Like, we wanted to give her a little time to settle. Well, she went into heat, and it seemed like she was in heat forever. And then, like, I thought she was just finally out, and then like yesterday, last night, I heard this yowling in the night. I was like, oh no, not again. I was just so looking forward to, that little trip to the vet. But anyway, so maybe that is this sort of fertile energy that's going on around now. um, okay, so what does this mean? If you're not into raising a family right now, look into what projects. Maybe it's a good time to start a business. If you've been thinking about that business, that you want to start, this might be a really good time to start thinking about that. Or if you have changes, if you currently have a business, maybe it's time to make changes in that. Or, maybe it's a good time to plan a new project, whether or not you have a business, right? Maybe a new creative project, or not even a project. Maybe there's a new creative direction you might want to take in your life. Whether it's learning something new like painting, or a new musical instrument or something like that, a new language. There's a lot of different ways we can show our creativity or express ourselves in creative ways. And the creative arts are a wonderful way to do that, but it goes beyond that. Maybe there's a community group or something that you want to put your energy into, or start one, right? Maybe, if there's other people, like if you've been feeling lonely or something, right? Why not start a meetup group or something like that, and get people together? That's a very creative thing. So there's lots of ways you can express yourself, but this energy is about starting, but not starting in like an out of the starting gate kind of thing. It's taking that energy or the idea of it and sitting with it and allowing it to grow and really feeling it. See how she's feeling the belly. And when again, if you've ever been pregnant or been close to somebody who has, you can feel the fetus moving inside. It's the most magical thing. And so this is really energy right now that's really encouraging us to sit, be still, listen, really listen and feel for what wants to come forward. And very important when there's any kind of gestation or pregnancy or this feminine creative energy coming forth. There's masculine and feminine creative energy. Masculine creative energy is that, like, bursting up out of the ground, just bursting forth, right? That's the do it kind of energy that we have sometimes when it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to start this project, and just really tearing into it and really just getting it going, that initiating. This isn't that. This is feminine creative energy. This is, let's sit back, let's really nurture and feel how it unfolds. Feel it, allow it to start to develop. And so this may be really listening to your intuition, going into meditation. It could be like listening for that still small voice. And what I'm feeling like is that this energy right now, if you do allow yourself the time and space to just sit with some of this right now, this is going to really move forward through the rest of the year, or at least the rest of the next, quarter, the next 3 to 6 months until the solstice. Really, you may start to see that, this, whatever it is, starting to grow. And I'm kind of feeling later in the spring or the summer, it may be time for that more active, either the birthing or the initiating kind of energy to happen. Okay. But right now it's really a feeling into it, listening for it, listening for, what creative things are stirring within me. And don't try to force it to happen, because when, in any kind of pregnancy, you try to force that to happen. Like, and I don't mean to get down on anybody who has had an induced birth or a planned cesarean or anything, but statistically, if you look at the statistics, doing so raises risk for the fetus, right? So the least risk statistically for a healthy individual for a pregnancy is to allow it to happen, to allow it to grow and unfold and come forward in its own time. And that's what's coming forward here. Um, I don't know. I think if we want to clarify with cards, I think this message is really strong. And I don't really even feel the need to clarify with cards today. It feels like this is it. Just really slow down this week. Feel the stillness, sink into the stillness. It is a good time. The moon is waning, right? It's a time of, the energy of the full moon is starting to recede just a little bit. Just it's a really good time to ground yourself, to really connect with like your heart, connect with Mother Earth, connect with kind of I'm getting bones, structure and bones, right? Just allow yourself to think and feel, like get into your body, do something that, whether it's exercising or breathing exercise or something, just allow yourself to feel into the body and allow that body to support you, right? And feel for whatever creative impulses feel like they're stirring within you, and really nurture yourself. Nurture yourself in any way that you can. Feed yourself well. You might make some, very nourishing soup, something like that. Take a nice long bath. Um, anything like that. Get a massage if you like. Allow yourself to sit. I'm not usually a TV person. I don't necessarily advocate it, but sit and watch TV, watch a movie or something, but keep it positive, right? Don't feed negative stuff into, because we're nurturing here. So nurture whatever you feed into your body, into your mind, into your soul this week. Make it positive, make it nurturing. Feed this developing whatever it is with stuff that's loving and supportive and nurturing. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, consider clicking like, subscribe. If you're watching this through Higher Self, that's great. I love Higher Self. And, but I don't necessarily, not necessarily going to see your comments. If you want to comment, which I totally would love to hear your comments, feel free to click on over, to my channel. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe. And have a wonderful week. It feels like it's going to be a great week for just just relaxing and letting things unfold. All right, take it easy. Have a good one, and we'll catch you next time.